clear that these 6 parliaments, the 6 parliaments is no longer business as usual. The 6 parliaments gives utmost importance to democracy. The 6 parliaments, we are ready to do everything within our powers to ensure that the constitutional provisions are adhered to and respected. Mr. Clark, honorable members, for the attention of the general public, what you have just seen is a demonstration of how democracy is supposed to prevail. For election of speaker, this is for the attention of the general public. For election of speaker, under section 79, subsection 2, is clearly stated that you need 2/3 of members of parliament for 3 rounds for each candidate presented by Mr. Clark. If you have more than 1 candidate, they are all given the opportunity to test themselves, to test the waters by getting 2/3 or failing to get it. If any one of the candidates within that first 3 rounds gets the required 2/3, then that's the end of the story. If none of the candidates succeeds in getting the 2/3, then the provision states that the 4th round will now be by simple majority of all members of parliament. Mr. Speaker, honorable members. Okay, I will say the 7th round. There's a 3rd round for each candidate. But combined together, in this case, because the candidates are more than 2, it will be more than that. But in this case, I will say the 7th round. But the provision is 3 rounds for each candidate, and then the next round will be by simple majority. And Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Mr. Clark, sorry. There's an operative clause. There's an operative clause in the provision. It says, if none of them get the required 2/3, none of them, if there is need for next rounds, after the 6th round or the 7th round, then it shall be by a simple majority. And let us tell you, me as candidate for the speakership on this side of the aisle, I believe what we stood for has been proven.
On that note, step down. The man like step down.
Mr. Clark, honorable members, please listen to this constitutional provision. SO2, now for the Bambai. Yes. SO2. Section 108. Subsection 2B. Section 108. Subsection 2B. A B.
You want glasses?
A B for an act of parliament under this section shall not be passed by Parliament unless 2B. The bill is supported at the second reading, at the second and third reading, by the vote of not more than 2/3, not less than, sorry, of not less than 2/3 of members of Parliament. Mr. Clark, honorable members, every provision in this constitution, any attempt to change, to amend, whatsoever, or to repeat, even if it's a command, you think that command is changes the purpose of that particular provision, you need to amend it. It needs 2/3. Mr. Clark, honorable members,
what's the point?
this is a firm platform to prove to members of this parliament and to every Sierra Leonean that going forward in this house, we need consensus of whatsoever. We need consensus to amend any provision of this constitution.
But we're not amending any provision.
And we have proven that right from the start of this sixth parliament, since we start attending proceedings in this house, we have proven that so many times.
So
Members on the other side can attest to that.
what's your point?
So, Mr. Clark, honorable members, in the interest of progress, in the interest of national cohesion, in the interest of parliamentary unionism, and as a proof of good faith of what we have just done, what we need is out of good faith.
We are not sure.
It's not meant in any way to undermine the process or whatsoever. So in the interest of parliamentary unionism, in the interest of national cohesion, in the interest of peace and national security, I, Honorable Daniel Brahma Koroma, the candidate for the position of Speaker,
Former candidate.
of which the process is now ongoing, I believe by the constitutional provision, it is now my turn to prove 2/3 majority in this house. But nevertheless, having gone through the first 3 rounds, we are satisfied at this stage, and we no longer intend to delay the process of this house. We no longer intend to delay the process of this house. So on that note, I hereby withdraw
Mr. Clark, order! Mr. Clark, order! Aye. Mr. Clark, we have order in the house. Order! Honorable members, order! Mr. Clark. We cannot bastardize the process. Nor can we, by any intention, try to ignore the provision of the Constitution, Section 79, subsection 2. In the second line, it started be provided with the proviso. In this game of throwing 2/3, we know the process. We have not envisaged any chaos in the chamber, but to create a platform as in a shrine in our motto, our mantra: one country, one people. We know the platform to campaign for 2/3. I argued about absenteeism, but I have tremendous respect for the deputy speaker. With consultation of elders in the house, I considered on procedural grounds. I have not been chasing 2/3 in this way. I have not. I know the rules, so I know how to work. I know the rules, so I know how to win. We have always shown democracy at the highest peak of display. Even at the time when the constitution was bastardized, in removal of the vice president, we show enormous restraint. We continue to process democracy. In the same vein, we are also, in consideration, taking into cognizance our colleagues on the other side, what they do want to show. I never knew they wanted to show 2/3. I never knew about that. For me, I don't want the process to go on. You have part 1, you have 2, you have 3, and the third one is simple majority. I said it when I started. I said in this chamber, I have the tenacity, the numbers, the gravitas to mobilize for any time in this simple majority. If it's going to result to simple majority, why do I have to struggle for 2/3? I don't need to struggle. But let me tell you, watch our numbers. Our numbers went up from 92, 96, 95. That shows that we, on this other side, we know how to play with the level of numbers. Mr. Clark, the battle is still not over yet. We have to vote for simple majority, which we don't have in our pocket. It's not over yet. But I respect a few of my colleagues on the other side, showing magnanimity in this process. That is, he has backed arm. But it's not the end of the process. We still have to fulfill 79 too. We have to vote for simple majority. That is democracy. That is the rule of law. Mr. Clark, in my description, in nominating my candidate, I said he's a staunch believer of the rule of law. We don't even intend or even pretend or even by any clear of imagination that we want to bastardize the provision of the Constitution. So we are happy that he has stood down, but it's not the end of the process. And let me again reiterate my point. And we don't fear in the party when it comes to 2/3. I know why my colleague say we have shown something. You have shown that you fought so that we cannot get 2/3. We did not fight. When even after the second round, I was quietly sitting down looking at the process. But let us wait. When we have an agenda that has to do 2/3, that is a different matter. The one we have in front of us now is the election of speaker, which the procedures are very clear. I thank you very much for your understanding. And we don't intend by any means try to make the process as any to water down the process. I've told the clerk's office that they should follow the due process. Even when they talked about having a presiding officer, a party agent, without accreditation, we believe in the process of this people. We still accept for transparency. I want to lay one foundation. that my colleagues on the other side, they have been given. Let's go through the delegate and they do this. It's a simple show of democracy. That they have their way, they do what they feel like. And when we reach where we reach today, in the process of electing Mr. Speaker, we are aware of the series of provisions. And I want to thank all of you for maintaining our numbers. Our numbers beyond 8. Thank you very much for showing the strength and support and the spirit of Marabiaism. We believe in the one country, one people. Mr. Clark, we are set for the next process. If you have stepped aside, that we now go for simple majority. We continue to vote. Thank you. May Lord bless us all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leader. In the spirit of constitutionalism and parliamentary solidarity,
Amen.
we would have to continue the process by the final ballot in respect of simple majority. I now call on the legislative officers to distribute the ballot papers, please. Can we please quickly distribute the ballot papers?
Still all là, on va couper la force.
Honorable members, please be seated. The ballot papers will be coming quickly.
Of course, the honorable member of parliament for the All People's Congress, Honorable Daniel Kuruma, one of the contenders for the speakership position. After the first, second, and third round of the two-third majority, the House name for Freetown, the leader of the All People's Congress, Honorable the request for talks of him, and he asked that his colleague want to contest, one of the contenders for the speakership position, say one for six of them. But what we see as that since this is the House of Parliament, I want democracy to be at stake. So the Honorable Kuruma that by right to contest. If they don't do the one, they're supposed to do for the other one. But because of peace and the unionism that the House of Parliament decide for good that eventually decide to decline. The contest paper decide to decline program that not to contest again. So the next program now to the Honorable Senator Solomon Thomas, but the leader of the House, the Honorable Matsuma, want to continue with the process. They say make not just left and like that. They know the celebrate. To let them go according to written the section and the Constitution of Constitution of 1992. So that there's a goal man. Because this house, they make law, and because the house they make law, they want to make sure that they go by the procedure where they have to go by so that they will follow that. So she say the house go according to the laws of this land, they go according to the constitution which is said, and they go according to the standing order which is said. So now they know shape the ballot paper to all the member of parliament then they can vote now. And this goes for themselves now. The highest number. It's now one step. And they declare Honorable Singapore Solomon Tobos as the Speaker of the House of Parliament. Remember, in the Act as
honorable members, we want to start the roll call.
Deputy Speaker.
Please, can we all have our seats, please?
The roll call.
The roll call.
Roll call from Simple
Honorable
Abdullahi Charles Usman. Honorable Amara Hajamiata. Honorable Aruna Masa Gaite. Honorable Ba Alpha Amadi. Honorable Bangura Abdul Karim. Honorable Bangura Adama. Honorable Bangura Cecilia Mabinti. Honorable Bangura Daniel Amadu. Honorable Bangura Ibrahim Aziz. Honorable Bangura Mariam. Honorable Bangura Mohammed. Honorable Bangura Mohammed Pata. Honorable Bangura Rosemary. Honorable Banya Sati. Honorable Bari Ibrahim. Honorable Bayo Ali. Honorable Bokari Bintu Fatmata. Honorable Bokari Momo. Honorable Boyma Sylvester Amos Maxwell retired captain. Honorable Conte Adama. Honorable Conte Hawa. Honorable Conte Ibrahim Tawa. Honorable Conte John Charles. Honorable Conte Kemoko. Honorable Conte Mohammed. Honorable Conte Paul Samba. Honorable Darami Princess Kadi. Honorable Dauda Idris Moiwa. Honorable Faba Abid Kefa. Honorable Fatoma Juliana Alimatu. Honorable Fofana Abubakar. Honorable Fofana Mohammed Tarawani. Honorable Fofana Musa. Honorable Fona Daniel. Honorable Fona Mabinti. Honorable Beret God PC by Shebola Shebo. Honorable George Edward. Honorable Geval Hindolo Moiro. Honorable Goba Mariama Ella. Honorable Gondo the second PC Foresi. Honorable Jabi Alpha Fodimati. Honorable Jalo Memunatu. Honorable Jalo Mohammed Alpha. Honorable Jalo Usman Wumi. Honorable Johnson Margaret Emata. Honorable Johnny Tambasimio. Honorable Kaba Ibrahim. Honorable Kaisamba Francis Amara. Honorable Kalon Kawar. Honorable Kamara Abdullahi A. Honorable Kamara Kamala Abdul Karim from Gambia. Honorable Kamala Abdul Karim from Oklahoma. Honorable Kamala Al-Hussein Bash. Honorable Kamala Idris Said. Honorable Kamala Joseph Abdul Bash. Honorable Kamala Mohammed Sheikh. Honorable Kamala Mahmoud. Honorable Kamala Mali. Honorable Kamala Rebecca Yen. Honorable Kamala Rubiatu. Honorable Kanamanka Record PC Alhaji Masakama. Honorable Kambai Biti Ismail. Honorable Kabo Abu. Honorable Kabo Amara Momo. Honorable Kabo John Sati. Honorable Kabo Mohammed Sharif. Honorable Kabo Sheikh Santigi Ibrahim. Honorable Kabo Bai PC Desmond Maye. Honorable Kane Mohammed. Honorable Kanu Abdullahi Karim. Honorable Kanu Rubiatu Wezi. Honorable Kawale II PC Kande Paya. Honorable Keha III PC Kande Baba. Honorable Kelly Lucinda Finda. Honorable Kelly Tamba. Honorable Kemokai Abu. Honorable Koroma Aaron Aruna. Honorable Koroma Daniel Rainer. Honorable Koroma Ernest Dura. Honorable Koroma Ibrahim. Honorable Koroma Memma Kadre PC Haja Fatma Tabintu. Honorable Koroma Pitayamba. Honorable Koroma Ufa Soli Bishop. Honorable Kumabe Alice Jebel. Honorable Lahai Musa. Honorable Lamina Sa Emasi. Honorable Langley Beatrice Yamede. Honorable Lansana PC Bioklis. Honorable Lako Aruna Papi. Honorable Levy Ambrose Mada. Honorable Levy Nene. Honorable Makle Yusuf. Honorable Mansaye Brahma. Honorable Mansaye Amidou Kola. Honorable Mansaye Konkofa Farah. Honorable Marad III PC Ali Balasama. Honorable Marad III PC Toto Sheku Terena Tongos Neya Konkoraba Fakola. Honorable Marie Comte Abu Suleiman. Honorable Moigwa Musa Pita. Honorable Moijo Jibrila Sol. Honorable Momodou Kotu. Honorable Moriba Amin Yava. Honorable Nunda Boski. Honorable Fox PC by Farabatas. Honorable Numa Matthew Sa. Honorable Pine Umu. Honorable Kwi Komba. Honorable Raman Koka Mohammed Sheikh. Honorable Rojas Alex Matia. Honorable Rojas Dixon Momo. Honorable Salia Kone Quinty. Honorable Samar Shaka Musa. Honorable Sandy Alice Konya. Honorable Sankoila Ishmael. Honorable Sakwin BC Paul Gaba. Honorable Selu Mustafa Musa. Honorable Sise Abdullah. Honorable Sise Aminata. Honorable Sise Jawa. Honorable Sise Besima Maria Rachel. Honorable Sise Sali Usman. Honorable Sise Veronica Kadi. Honorable Shaw Mohammed Biyo. Honorable Siafa Rosalind Hawa. Honorable Siliki Bashir. Honorable Songa Wiyata Bernadette. Honorable Sokina Fatimata Seya. Honorable Tarawali Kathleen Zainab. Honorable Tarawali Mustafa Biatu. Honorable Taylor Bangura Mabinti Alice. Honorable Tembe Fala Kenawa. Honorable Toli Foyo. Honorable Thomas Sengepo Solomon.
Honorable
Timbo Zaina. Honorable Tommy Siama Hawa Abiama. Honorable Tommy Emilia Lolo. Honorable Toka Tom Isaac. Honorable Tunis Sidi Mohammed. Honorable Ture Akaji Suleiman. Honorable Ture Benjamin. Honorable Vandy Christopher Kekula. Honorable William Slamin Joseph. Honorable Zombo Maria Mamunia.
Honorable members, at this point in time, all the members of parliament have voted. We now sort and count the ballot papers. For a simple majority.
Well, we come with them because at the count now, what you do? Short. I'll tell you the process you have to do by keep sensor. What the constitution say, two for election through the process, first round for 2/3 majority, second round for 2/3 majority, third round 2/3 majority. Now finally, because of them 2/3 majority, we go to simple majority. What you
No, I didn't.
Remember the first group were 362, the second group vote again. 553. Now the next for the simple majority we originally we don't announce the winner. Come now ready for the deputy speaker. But I'm sure the time will take for the speaker elections, we're going to reach, we're going to take more time for the deputy because for the fact that contender for the deputy contender. This is proposed by the process we will say and the go according to what you will say. If you do first round, you never get two-thirds majority, you never go back. You never get time to go 30. If you never get time to go for simple majority, they will say. At any moment from now, announce the results that will be clear. The only contender now with an honorable Senator Thomas for the SLPP. And then, when you assume that position as speaker, you will the balance. You will in the middle for balance the two sides. Balance all people's Congress and automatically we announce him as speaker not to member of parliament anymore. And he not to be able to speak again. Because not from that position, other person can contest would do the same procedure according to what the law says. Well, the result of the term now is still in the court. And still in charge for the election. Go on, put down the number, what, and then the clerk, after the clerk, to announce this process. We've only gone since this morning. Imagine since 10 o'clock this morning, when the chamber Parliament just for let this process go on against the speaker. Remember, Dr. Abbas Bulu will resign and they should take effect on the 30th of April. So definitely the speaker seat vacant, that's really empty, and there will be no alternative. So that the process is today on the 2nd of May 2024. That we'll see how the result will come out. But you are like we got a big number. Because by out in the contract in the 50s, and which are those it's over 200, if I'm not mistaken. But then, it's over 300 by hours. Okay. Because by hours in the 50, unless they give an announcement, they didn't say it will be 149 votes. So the total results were over 100 results. Because for now, 157 entries there. But then, there's 2 entries, it will be 149, but 2 online. So left 147. 2 days out of country, and even 145. But the argument will be made is that even the 2 days out of country, they are part of because they are members of parliament. So we wait to crack to do the final results for the Speaker of Parliament. The family immediately announced the new Speaker. We're going to take a break for the well and down, and straight away begin for work. In it now, they can't conduct the Deputy Speaker position because that's not vacant now. And another contender. I think to say,
honorable members, please, may I have your attention, please, let's sit. The votes have been counted, and I would now call on the acting clerk of the House to announce the result and pronounce the resolution of the House.
The results are I 128
Let me just recap the results. The ayes 128, the nays 10, void votes 1, abstinence 6. I have been given the mandate by the acting clerk to pronounce the resolution of the House. Honorable members, pursuant to subsection 2 of section 79 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, I do hereby declare Honorable Singapore the Speaker of Parliament. At this point in time, we would have to read the resignation of the Speaker-elect.
Mr. Clark, can you give us a chance to do what you're supposed to do, please?
Okay, sir.
Mr. Clark. Can we have the people in the chamber, please? Sergeant Attack, can we have please?
Sergeant Attack.
Sergeant Attack, please.
Sergeant Attack. Sergeant Attack.
Police, can you sit so we can finish the business as fast as we can? Can we have quiet, please? Mr. Clark, you have the floor.
The fly for you.
Mr. Clark, for the neatness of proceedings. Mr. Clark, can we have order in the house, please?
Order.
And can we have allow colleagues to sit down, please?
Can we have order, please?
We are not done yet. Honorable colleagues, can we take our seats? Honorable colleagues, can we take our seats, please? If
Order.
in the chamber, can you please take your seats? Mr. Clark, first, before I tender in the letter of resignation, let me first say thank you to all of you for a job well done and showing democracy at the highest peak. Also to no segregate business on the public parliament. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Clark, my leader on the other side of the opposition raised issues about 159 of the Constitution. At this point, Mr. Clark, on behalf of my candidate and for neatness of proceedings and for the edification of the public, I hereby tender 2 letters of resignation. One that has to do with the Deputy Speaker and one that has to do with the Member of Parliament on behalf of Honorable Sege Paul Solomon Thomas, Speaker-elect. Mr. Clark, I hereby submit. Mr. Clark, we know for the second letter Member of Parliament, a Speaker should be a neutral person now, as selected based on presiding over us. So that's why we have submitted the 2 letters. But before the coming of Mr. Speaker, I'm sending a notice of motion to amend the other paper. That is a notice. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark.
Yes, I want to join the leader of government business, and this parliament has sent out a very strong message that we believe in democracy and we believe in processes and procedures. What we've just shown the world is that there can be unity in diversity. We all here have our political party that we belong to, but the most important thing is that we should love our country, Sierra Leone. And that is just what we have demonstrated. We never wanted to go against the content and dictate of the Constitution. That was why we were insistent on the 2/3 3 times, and after which we showed some level of understanding, because we believe there should be some form of cohesion in this parliament. We believe that this parliament has always been on a record for either the bad reason, but this 6th parliament should be an example to other parliaments in Sierra Leone. that it shall never be rancorous, and as we have begun, we will always respect processes and procedures. So once more, I want to thank my members of parliament for adhering to the dictate of our direction, especially as leader of the opposition, the direction I gave to you. I want you to hit your table in commending yourself for complying. And I have just been served with the resignation letter of the speaker-elect. And I want everybody to note that we accept it in very good faith. We accept it in very good faith. And there is a proverb, yes, Mr. Clark, don't worry. There is a proverb that says, when you want to marry for a bachelor and tell him that you marry for him next month, he would say next month is too far, forgetting that he has never been with a woman since he was born. So I want to commend the Deputy Speaker for following processes and procedure. And just as I intimated in my remarks, his resignation letter was addressed to Parliament. This is the right procedure. This is the way to go. May God bless Sarah Leone and may God bless all of us.
Thank you. I call on DG to
Good afternoon, honorable members. I have here with me two resignation letters. One as Deputy Speaker, and the second is as a Member of Parliament. So I read the first as Deputy Speaker. It's addressed 2nd May 2024. The Clerk of Parliament, Parliament of Sierra Leone, Tower Hill, Freetown. Attention, all members of Parliament.
Point of order, madam. Sorry. Yeah, we cannot keep the speaker-elect waiting endlessly. Yes, Mr. Speaker, can we now share Mr. Speaker? Honorable colleagues.
Oh, the wonderful speaker. Congratulations.
The mic.
But then you continue, don't worry. Just a minute. All right, thank you. Mr. Speaker, welcome. Mr. Clark, we still haven't finished business. Mr. Clark, for neatness of proceedings again, of course, madam, we read the letter. We saw the speaker just marched in. I want the clerk, for the edification of the public, to read for us from the Constitution, Section 79, subsection 6, so that we can avoid too much of public discourse unnecessarily. So, Mr. Clark, can you have provision before Madam continues reading of the resignation letter? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Leader. With your leave, Honorable Speaker,
the leader of government business was referring to agenda number 4 on the other paper, why the action or inaction relating to it. Section 79 of the Constitution, subsection 6. Any person elected to the office of Speaker who is not a member of Parliament shall, before entering upon the duties of his office, take and subscribe before Parliament the oath as set out in the 3rd schedule in this Constitution. So being that the Speaker-elect or the Speaker of Parliament was a member of Parliament, there is no bar relating to him taking the oath before ascending to the chair of the House. So on that proviso, I now call on Madam Director General to read the 2 resignation letters from the Speaker of Parliament relating to him being a member of Parliament, and the other one relating to his previous office as Deputy Speaker of the House.
Thank you, Director Sheku. Good afternoon once again, honorable members. As I said earlier, there are 2 letters here: resignation as a member of Parliament and resignation as Deputy Speaker. I'll read the first one, which is his resignation as Member of Parliament, dated 2nd May 2024. The Speaker, Parliament of Sierra Leone, Freetown. Attention, all members of Parliament. Dear Speaker, resignation. I refer to the above subject matter and pursuant to Section 159, Section 1 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, hereby tender my resignation as a Member of Parliament of the Sierra Leone Parliament by reason of my election as Speaker of the Sierra Leone Parliament. Please bring this to the notice of the entire House and the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone to make room for my replacement as a Member of Parliament. Thanks and best regards. Yours faithfully, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas. Copy, the Leader of Government Business, the Leader of the Opposition, the Leader, Paramount Chief, Members of Parliament. And the second letter, dated 2nd May 2024, the Clerk of Parliament, Parliament of Sierra Leone, Freetown. Attention, all members of Parliament. Dear Clerk, resignation. I refer to the above subject matter and pursuant to Section 159, subsection 1 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, hereby tender my resignation as Deputy Speaker of the Sierra Leone Parliament by reason of my election as Speaker of the Sierra Leone Parliament. Please bring this to the notice of the entire House to make room for the election of a new Deputy Speaker. Thanks and best regards, yours faithfully, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas. Copy, the Leader of Government Business, the Leader of the Opposition, the Leader, Paramount Chief, Members of Parliament. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam DG. At this point in time now, we would now descend from our role as Marshal of the House. With your leave, Mr. Acting Clerk of the House, we can now proceed as per the agenda of today, the other people. We don't hand over, sir. Our role has ended.
Leader of Government Business, have you done any amendment?
No.
No, Mr. Speaker. I have been waiting for you to take your seat as the Speaker of the 6th Parliament in the Second Republic. Mr. Speaker, may I reach your leave? Mr. Speaker, may I reach your leave with your directives? I may rely on Section 80 of the Constitution, subsection 3, for us to amend the other paper before your acceptance speech for the election of the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Mr. Speaker, I so move that it's a convenient time for us today that we elect the Deputy Speaker because there is now vacancy as we have tendered in recognition for the position of Deputy Speaker for us to have your deputy. Mr. Speaker, I so move in the amendment of the other paper. But Mr. Speaker, because we see your time, let me do everything once and for all because there are other amendments. That's one. Sorry. The second one, the adoption or the ratification of the ECOWAS delegation list. The ECOWAS delegation list to be ratified by the House. That is my second amendment. The third amendment, the ratification because you are the former leader of the delegation for the Pan-African Parliament. And today, you are being elected as Mr. Speaker. So colleagues, under the same rubric, ratification of external parliament delegation, that the Pan-African Parliament needs to be submitted to the House for ratification. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Any seconder? All those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Has been carried. Acceptance speech by Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, I sit before you on this day of our Lord and in the full glare of the citizens of our beloved nation, Sierra Leone, humbled by this recognition and uplifted by the honor of being elected to the enviable position of the Speaker of the Republic of Sierra Leone Parliament. I am grateful and humbly accept this role. But I first and foremost want to thank the Almighty God for making this possible. Because it is only He and He alone that could have made this possible, and no man. To Him be all the glory and honor. Permit me also to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Madaview, and the entire leadership and membership of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Of the Sierra Leone People's Party for not only nominating me, but also believing in my potential to steer the affairs of this great branch of government in supporting our nation's drive towards our desired development outcomes. To the outgoing Speaker, the Right Honorable Dr. Abbas Bodu, I say thank you for serving this nation diligently and for distinguishing yourself even during turbulent times. You are and will ever remain a great son of this land. This nation should not only be grateful to you, but should always remember your name. I say thank you to my family, friends and well-wishers for your support and prayers at all times. I now also heartily thank the leadership and members of Parliament of the Sierra Leone People's Party, the All People's Congress, and the paramount chief members of Parliament. and by extension the citizens of our beloved nation, for giving me this opportunity to serve. It is such an honor to be elected as your speaker. I am humbled that you will place your faith and trust in me. This election has opened my eyes to so many new perspectives regarding my service to this beautiful nation. I believe this opportunity brings me not only privileges, but rather a greater responsibility. So I will not rest on my laurels. Instead, I will consider this a new fold in my service to this nation. I plan to provide excellent service to the people we all serve, and never to fail. God be my helper. But to the people of this great home of ours, let me hurry to say as I conclude, that as I sit here, I want to continue hearing your ideas, getting your feedback, and finding out more ways I and the members of this house can better serve you. Feel free to let us know how you feel and what you are thinking, as it is my plea that you don't join us before trying to know the motivation behind certain decisions we make and our processes and procedures. Once more, I thank you. I am truly grateful to the Republic of Sierra Leone. Yes.
Just take note of the for the election of the speaker as amended in 2023. Yeah, for the answer. Sorry, sir. I forgot to mention.
Yes,
one that mentions the one we have in 1992.
Yes, Mr. Clark, can we proceed with the election of the deputy speaker?
2013. We want to talk about the old one.
Mr. Clark,
2013.
can we proceed?
Elections of the Deputy Speaker, pursuant to Section 80 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, as amended by the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Amendment Act 2013, and stand in order 9.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I am Honorable Simon Selamina, representing the Ghana District Bloc, one of the MPs under the PR, in concurrence to Section 80 of the 1991 Constitution. I here to look for a deputy speaker in concurrence with Section 80. The writer of Proverbs made us to know in Proverbs 22:29 that seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings and not before men. He shall stand before kings and not before men. Looking across the eye, I can see kings and queens. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I'm presenting to you a leader in the form of deputy speaker that is effective, that is efficient, and has an excellent attendance record. Mr. Speaker, in this 6th Parliament, I never knew that decorum can be maintained until he was put in charge as deputy whip 2. I see in him a leader. I see in him a disciplinarian. I see in him an articulate tactician, a lawmaker with the dexterity this 6th Parliament needs. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I'm presenting to you a former boy of Services Secondary School, a senator, in the Senate of FBC, an administrator of Skybank, former, who is an administrator administrator by the way. He knows the way. He plans, he organizes, he directs, and he commands. That's what an administrator. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, a former TSC, transparency, chairperson, environmental chairperson, Operation 6 and go to chairperson. He's the man. Mr. Speaker, I'm not inkling of doubt, not showing fact of doubt, that the Deputy Speaker designate and presenting in the person of Honorable Conta Ibrahim Tawa. Votes for Honorable Conta Ibrahim Tawa. Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not only here to second the nomination of Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, but to endorse his candidature. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Parliament, and Honorable Members of Parliament, let me endorse all of the accolades that was given to Honorable Tawa by the Deputy Leader too. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Members, Mr. Speaker, I must say first of all that you are a very lucky man to have somebody as your deputy who is very subordinate, hardworking, and disciplined. I personally enjoy working with Honorable Tawa as my deputy. He's so respectful. There was not a single time Tawa can take decision without consulting me. Every letter he wrote, he consulted me as his boss. Honorable Tawa, I hope by the grace of God, through the power and the help of this house, you will become the Deputy Speaker in the next few minutes. And my only advice to you is to make sure that you don't renege from your duties. You'll be a very humble gentleman from your work days, a very disciplined young man, and I hope this house will enjoy working with you, and I hope you give the same respect to our Speaker-elect. He is your boss, in as much as he is our boss, but he is your immediate boss. So give him that same respect and work very hard. Please don't sit down on your hour because you are not deputy. That's not the end of your road. The journey for is very long. You've just started. So make sure you maintain that type of discipline we're going for. Thank you very much. On that note, Mr. Speaker, I hereby second the nomination of Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte to be elected on the post as Deputy Speaker. Thank you very much.
There is no more nomination.
We have been directed by the Speaker of Parliament to facilitate the conduct of the election of the Speaker. The Deputy Speaker. So at this point in time, we want to call if there is any further nomination.
Yes, there is another nomination. Can I have the mic?
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in my shirt as a Christian, there is a verse in the Bible that keeps me very active always. And it is in Ezekiel when they ask the question, they say, can dry bones, say, can the dry bones stand again? I am saying this today because we are in a nation where for over 60 years after independence, we neglected a particular set of citizens. For over 60 years, we left them behind in the kitchens. We left them behind to do menial jobs. Our women were not classified among decision makers. It was at a time in this world when we sacrificed very good members of parliament because we wanted to empower women. I could still remember the honorable member from Bo, the Reverend. He was shot a wonderful speaker. He was shot a wonderful member of parliament. The likes of Sir Charles, we sacrificed them all because we wanted to empower women. The Honorable Dr. Mahmoud Kaloko today, we sacrificed all those good colleagues because we wanted to empower women. Here we are today in the world of the same parliament. We are presenting a woman because we believe in gender. We on this other side, we want to test the resources we've spent in empowering women. You know, when I was here, I was looking at the other side and I saw the women's leader of the former women's leader of the SLDP. I am sure it will canvass the women on the other side to vote for a woman. We are here today to test just one thing, to test our sincerity as men. I am sure the Honorable Tawa I know, who is a he or she, will step down because we are presenting a woman. And to show how us on this other side, we understand what it is for national unity. We are sending a woman who is representing Western area, but he hails from Kenima district. And if not only hails from Kenima district, he is a Mende by tribe. She is a Mende by tribe. She is a Mende by tribe. This is how unique we are in the APC. We are sending a woman who no member of parliament in the 5th and the 6th parliament will ever say, this is what she has ever said to me. She is a woman of humility. She is a woman of respect. She is a mother and she is a friend to everyone. And permit me to say, when you look at the person I am presenting, she is the most beautiful woman in this entire parliament. Mr. Speaker, it is good to have a female candidate and a deputy speaker who is as soft spoken, she is so respectful to proceedings. You will not regret having this woman I'm going to present to you as a deputy. But don't talk of it. Where is the 30% if we're having a man as a deputy speaker and the speaker as a man? Where is our conscience? We would have not gone into all of this if you have given us the opportunity to have a female candidate. Then we'll have a contest of 2 women. But the leader of government business, a man. The speaker, a man. The deputy leader, a man. For this cause, we are all guilty. Therefore, let's correct the wrong and elect a woman as deputy speaker of this house. I know there is no district that is united than Kenima district. My MPs from Kenima district, I present to you your sister. I know there is no region that is united than the eastern region. From Kainau to Kono, I present to you your sister. I know there is no district in Sierra Leone that is more proud of being Mendes than those in Bo. My brothers and sisters from Bo, honorable members, I present to you your sister. For the MPs in Western area, I am sure it is a contest of Western area. But the unique thing you have is you have a woman and you have a man.
I am sure if the president is looking at me, he will soon come to say, no, let's elect a woman. Because I believe in a woman. Women's power. We cannot think the other way. We cannot think on the other way. But let me appeal to you. One of the things that has kept us as a nation through back all these years is the fact that we work together as political parties. We are brothers. You know, when we were electing the speaker, a group of brothers came to me and say, for the brotherhood. Say, for the sake of the brotherhood. You know, we are here today as a nation. Let's show as political parties that we can work together for the interests of this nation. We've given you the speakership. Give us the deputy speaker. That is unity and diversity. There is no way we can show to our people that we are united, that accepting to work together. And if we are to work together, we have given you. Please give us this one. And interestingly, we are not only asking to give us, we are asking you to give us, and we are giving back to your sister from Kenneman. So it is still on your side. I am presenting to you the honorable member who used to represent the inside of Freetown, Regent, Gloucester, Bathurst, and the immediate environs of the outskirts of Freetown. I am presenting you to a woman who is a woman of substance. She is not just a mother. She is not just in parliament because she is a woman. She fought to come to parliament even before the 30%. That is how strong she is. But I'll tell you something. You know, today we have the opportunity not just to showcase our unity, but we have an opportunity to see a woman rise to this occasion. A few months ago, I told the Speaker of this House then that the person who is going to replace you is a young person. My prophecy has come to reality today. Today, I also prophesy, and I know you accept. If I be a man of God, I know I have a congregation on the other side. I present to you a woman of substance, a woman with quality, a soft-spoken woman, a woman who can make it happen. She is no less a person, but the Queen of Kenneman, the Honorable, the Queen of Western Area, the Honorable Aja Miata Amara. So
thank you very much, Opposition Whip. Any seconder?
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, it is a unique opportunity to second this motion. But Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to re-echo the sentiment by the honorable, the nominee. I want to re-echo the sentiment. In the 5th Parliament, when more women were not in this Parliament, we were called upon to support women. And the nominee on the other side has been a he for she, Tawanatu. And myself here and the Honorable Ikeke, we've been he's for she. But this nominee is special to this house. This nominee will make a strong statement for this parliament. this nominee will send a stronger message to the international community. This nominee will unite this House even further, because it will show that what the nominee for Speaker that declined magnanimously to this House stated, that we want unionism in this Parliament. We want to have a Parliament that cuts across. The nominee is not only a representative from the Western area, but she hails from Kenema. The nominee is not only the chairperson of the Social Welfare Committee, the nominee was also a trained and still a trained nurse that practiced nursing in the US. The nominee is not only a person that supports women. The nominee has been somebody that has worked with women. The nominee has not been only a person that hails from the East, but the nominee has been strong in supporting the people of Kenema. As I look across, the leader of government business is from Kenema. The leader of government business, I'm sure, would like to have a nominee or a deputy speaker that is from Kenema. We want to further empower the women in this House. There is no better time than for us in this Parliament, especially at the time we have more women to unanimously vote for a woman. For far too long, there is a saying that goes that women are against women and women normally go against women. Let us change the story. Let us change the narrative. Let the women across this Parliament vote for a woman. Let us put a woman that will support a man. There's a saying that goes that so every successful man, there is a strong and powerful and supportive woman. Our nominee here, or our intention to bring a candidate, is not out of no ill mean spirit. We love the nominee on the other side, but to believe a woman should take this position. Mr. Speaker, with that, I want to second the motion to nominate Honorable Aja Miata Amara.
With your leave, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much, honorable members. Before we proceed into the next step, I would like to cite the constitutional provision relating to the election of the Deputy Speaker and also the procedural citation relating to same. You may recall, honorable members, in 2013, Section 80 of the 1991 Constitution was amended as follows. The Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 is amended by the repeal and replacement of subsections 2 and 3 of Section 80 by the following. No person shall be elected Deputy Speaker unless the person is a Member of Parliament and had served as such for not less than 5 years. Subsection 3. The Member of Parliament shall elect a person in the office of Deputy Speaker, A, at the first sitting of Parliament, or B, at the first sitting of Parliament after the occurrence of a vacancy in the office of